guys, what's up? It's me, Twiggy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new beauty room. I am gonna try not to ramble, but it has been like a lifelong dream of mine to have a room that I can just film in and like put all my girly stuff in. And as you may have noticed, we moved. I now am a resident of Louisiana and I have a beauty room now, and it makes me want to cry because I love it so much. So this is where I will be filming. I haven't decided exactly where in the room I would like to film. Probably here is just fine. But that's not why you clicked on this video. Today I'm going to talk about something that I've kind of honestly put off for a long time because like where do I even begin to talk about this? This is my Z palette from Makeup Geek. I have filled it almost to the brim with eyeshadows. Everything in here is Makeup Geek. I thought it would be really cool just to kind of swatch everything and tell you about it and why I'm so in love with them as a brand. All the eyeshadows I'm wearing today are Makeup Geek. I'm not gonna lie, probably like 9 times out of 10, all the eyeshadows I'm wearing are Makeup Geek. I'm just kind of addicted to it. I can't say I'm married to them because there are other brands that I still like, but that's besides the point. As you can see, I have kind of divided everything up into colors, or at least I've tried to, so I'm going to swatch them accordingly. Starting out with these 3 right here, I kind of like to do my eyeshadow in sets of 3. It's just easy for me that way. I will usually put a crease color in and then go back with a darker color and then go back with my crease color and then back with a lighter color to blend them all out. And that is the simplest way I have found to do my eyeshadow so far. First color in this group is Baby Face. This is a super nice, just pale matte shade. That is what Baby Face looks like. It is almost my skin tone. It's very matte. It's super pigmented. Second one in this top row of 3 is Bedrock. Bedrock is a really nice kind of true gray, but it's not a dark gray. It's a very light gray that you can easily build up. And then to complete this trio is Concrete Jungle, which is a darker gray color. I just really thought that these 3 went together super well. I wear these 3 together quite frequently, but I do use Baby Face a lot to just kind of blend out any eyeshadow look that I've gone too heavy on. First one in the next row is Confection. This is a very, very light lavender pink color. This one barely shows up, honestly. You do have to build that one a little bit, but it's meant to be a very light pink, and it absolutely is. Second one in that trio is Petal Pusher. This is more of a kind of purple based, kind of got a little bit of a gray tone to it. Very, very cool toned. Not a lot of warmth coming through in that. And that right there is Petal Pusher. I thought those 2 complemented each other so well. And the darkest one from that trio is Vintage. This is a super nice gray plum color. And once again, that is Vintage. You can tell that that one does come off a little patchier, but honestly, it turns out so beautiful on the eye. I've never had an issue with these. The next 3 in my palette are probably some of the most popular Makeup Geek eyeshadows ever. If you were gonna try them out for your first time, I would definitely say you have to get these 3 because you're so damn popular. If you've been on YouTube for any length of time, I'm sure you've heard of this guy. This is Peach Smoothie. And of course, it's a very nice peachy color. It's got just, I mean, it's peach. I don't really know how else to explain it. Second color is Creme Brulee. This one is a perfect transition color. I use this one all the time. And there is Creme Brulee. That one goes so well with Peach Smoothie. It's just a little bit darker. Final one, which is hands down one of Makeup Geek's most widely loved eyeshadows, which is Cocoa Bear. I'm typically not a big fan of warm tone eyeshadows, but Cocoa Bear kind of won me over. Whenever I tried that one out, I was like, okay, I get it. I see why everyone likes this. I feel like it's obviously a staple to have a white eyeshadow in your palette. This is the color Ice Queen. It does have just a teeny bit of shimmer to it, but for the most part, it's just a beautiful, beautiful highlighting shade. I use that almost every single day of my life underneath my brow bone. This color, I may or may not have bought it strictly because of the name. This is Glass Slipper. I mean, like seriously, like can you hear the mice singing from Cinderella? Because I can. Cinderella, 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 Cinderella. This next eyeshadow is Poolside, and I feel like I do have to talk about this one for just a second. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are so smooth, they're so buttery, they're so amazing. Poolside, however, is not smooth, it's not buttery, it's very gritty, it's a totally different texture than any other Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and as you can see, I kind of have a lot of them. This is the only one that feels like that. I mean, like on my finger, you think it's gonna come off amazing, but then when you actually go to swatch it, it's just kind of chalky. It doesn't really come through that great, although I'm sure it's picking up beautifully on camera. It just doesn't feel the same as the rest, and it kind of blends away too easily, so I was not impressed with that one, just to keep it real with you. Last one in the blue family is this really gorgeous dark turquoise, and this is the color Peacock. That is the color Peacock. It's a gorgeous dark matte teal. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's really, really stunning. Next color I have is Unexpected. If you plan on getting Petal Pusher, this is very, very similar. I do not think that you need both. There is Unexpected. It's a gorgeous, just kind of plum color. It's not too dark, not too bright. Second one in that duo is Twilight. This does have just a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's nothing overwhelming. I like to wear these two together because I just feel like they go together very well, but there is Twilight. You can tell it's just a little bit brighter than Unexpected, so I would wear this one first and then put that down as kind of my darker accent color. Next two I had to buy because they were just way too fun not to, but I'm almost ashamed to admit right now that I have never worn either one of these. I swear, it's like every day I'm like, I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna do crazy makeup, but I feel like my hair is crazy, so my makeup doesn't need to be crazy. This is the color Sure Thing, and it is a very, very amazing matte mint color. It's a very true mint. So once again, this is Sure Thing. It's so stunning. I can't even explain it. This is the color Dragonfly, and this is once again a beautiful, stunning color. It's a bright green, but it's got some blue in it. I really just thought that Sure Thing and Dragonfly went together so well. I mean, look at that pigment. Look at it. So beautiful. I need to get that on my eyeball ASAP. Next two that I have, I am once again a little embarrassed to admit I've never worn these. I am scared of these because they're so pigmented, they're so dark, but they're so beautiful. I couldn't not put them in this palette. Logic, I don't know. The first one is called Envy. It's a super deep, mossy forest green color. This does have just a slight shimmer to it, but look at that. Like, oh my God, it's so stunning. This one is hands down one of my favorite in this entire palette. It is the color Secret Garden. Like, this color was pretty online, but when I got it home and swatched it, I was just like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't. It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. It throws back so much green reflect. It's just like, hello, beautiful, hello. The next three that I have for you don't really have a specific order in my palette, but I bought all of these because they're nice kind of brown tones that I thought would all work well as transition shades, and they do, no surprise there. First of which is Friend Zone. This is a brown with a strong gray undertone to it. I love this color as a transition shade. That is what Friend Zone looks like swatched right there. Once again, it's a really nice cool toned brown transition color. Second one in that trio is Barcelona Beach. This one is definitely a lot warmer than Friend Zone, but once again, still in that kind of medium brown transition zone. And there is Barcelona Beach. You can tell it's a lot lighter and warmer than Friend Zone is, but once again, just so perfect for blending out eyeshadow. Last one in that group is definitely the darkest. This is Brownie Points, and it's just a very cool toned brown. Now, I have noticed with Brownie Points, I do have to kind of work my brush in there a little bit harder to pick up shade. It's not as easy to pick up eyeshadow as it is the rest of the colors, but I mean, it's pretty worth it. I like it a lot. Next eyeshadow is Carnival. This is a very bright pink with a slight purple undertone to it. Once again, that is Carnival. It's a super gorgeous, gorgeous color. It once again is totally matte. This is the color Phantom, and it may look like nothing in the pan, but oh my god, this is amazing. It is a duochrome, and it's got a ton of pink reflect to it. I have no idea if it's gonna show up on camera, how it actually shows up in real life, but oh my god, it's so stunning. I love Makeup Geek's duochromes. Phantom is definitely one of my favorites for sure. I mean, seriously, this is one you have to see in person. And finally, the last two. These are also duochromes. This is the color Rockstar. And I bought this because I was kind of confused by it. I didn't really understand what the duochrome was to it. And honestly, I'm still kind of confused. It does have just a little bit of kind of a reflect of maybe some yellow or orange in there, but I can't quite figure this one out. If you guys have any guesses, leave them down below. But honestly, compared to all the other duochromes, I did not find this one nearly as impressive. Can't believe I'm to the last one. This is definitely, hands down, my favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadow ever. If I had to just keep one, it would probably be this one. This is the color Blacklight, and I love it. I love the name. I think the name fits it so perfectly because it reminds me of a blacklight. The reflect you get with this is insane. This is once again one that you kind of have to see in person. Every time I wear this, I feel like the Little Mermaid that I am. It is so stunning. It throws back so much blue and purple and a little bit of pink. It's just like, oh my god, hi, hello, I am a mermaid. That is it, guys. That is everything inside of my Z palette. I'm obsessed with this palette, obviously. I mean, I made it myself, and I know it's kind of ridiculous that I spent so much money doing this, but I love it. This is like honestly the only palette I really find myself reaching for every single day of my life. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are gonna run you $6 a piece, which I think is pretty damn reasonable considering the quality of them is just amazing. I would also like to point out their shipping is ridiculously cheap. Their shipping ranges from like $1.99 to $2.99, which is insane. That's probably why I accumulated so many of them, is I made little orders and more little orders and more little orders. But yeah, that is it. That is everything inside of my Z palette. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Have you ever tried Makeup Geek eyeshadows? If you have, let me know what your favorite one is down below, and I will more than likely check it out. If you guys liked this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It just really helps out my channel, and if you want, you can subscribe. I put out new videos every Wednesday, and I would love to have you here. I'm thinking of filming a Q&A video sometime soon in the near future, so if you have any questions for me at all, please just leave them down below and I will answer them in that video. I'm gonna go now before I keep rambling, because today is just obviously a rambly day for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Here we go. I have a fan now. Good description, Twigs. Good description. Oh my god, why is my nose about to run off of my face? Why? Why? Why am I crying? What is going on? Last one in the blue family. Oh, where is my English? Cinderella, Cinderella. Clean the dishes, do the laundry. That's kind of shinfo, huh? This does have just, whoa. Don't worry, I've just been crying this whole video. Why? You feel like there's a hair in your eyeball, but there is no hair in your eyeball, just tears. Oh, why am I the clumsiest human?